Man, what's up with the what's up? It's your boy Tyrone Hunter back in the building, checking in with another edition of What's Really Good Entertainment. If you've been rocking with the channel, well, I appreciate you. Stay tapped in because you know I'm going to bring you nothing but that fire. If you're checking in for the first time, hit the like button on the way in the door, hit the subscribe button on the way out the door. You see the title, you know my motto, I'm not going to hold you, so let's get right into it. So today, we're going to be traveling to that super sweltering hot city of Memphis, who be on fire, Dolphland, home of the hitters, man. You know, Memphis, they stay in the news, but unfortunately, this is not a good story. This is really a senseless act of violence. This is what we're going to be talking about. A father and 4 of his children got shot on a highway in a case of road rage. This just happened a couple of days ago. So if you want to hear more about this story, hit that like button, share this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so we can get right into it. I really don't have an introduction. I really don't have a whole lot to say about this. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it to you. We're going to listen to the mother talk so she can tell you her story. And then I'm going to come back with my commentary. You heard?
That's just the main thing. I'm happy that my kids are alive. So I'm fine. I don't have to plan a funeral. So I've lost a kid before, so I know what it feels like.
Ireland's 4 children, ages 3 to 8, all got shot Tuesday on I-240 near Poplar Avenue in East Memphis. Their father, driving the vehicle they were in, also shot. All 4 of her children shot, at least 2 of them multiple times. 2 still remain in the hospital where they are recovering.
I don't want nobody to die, but certainly not kids.
Now, I don't know if y'all heard that. I'm probably going to go ahead and I'm going to bring that back. They said she had 4 kids. All 4 of her kids were shot along with the father. I got to play that back.
I've lost a kid before, so I know what it feels like.
Ireland's 4 children, ages 3 to 8, all got shot Tuesday on I-240 near Poplar Avenue in East Memphis. Their father, driving the vehicle they were in, also shot. All 4 of her children shot, at least 2 of them multiple times. 2 still remain in the hospital where they are recovering.
Now, when I was looking at this video, and you know, shout out to my supporter who sent it to me. You know, if you want to send me videos that you want me to do a commentary on, you want to get my thoughts on, you could send it to my DM on my Instagram. My Instagram link is in the description. So, you know, you can send it there and pretty much I review it and then we can go from there. So now I understand we living in an environment, in a culture, in a climate, you know, where there's been a lot of gun violence as of recently. I don't know if y'all watched the last video that I did, the shooting that just transpired at the Juneteenth concert when R&B singer Lloyd was about to take the stage. You know, after Megan Thee Stallion and Paul Wall had just got off the stage, you know, that venue was shot up. 2 people unalive as well as multiple other people shot. And now here it is. We have another incident. 4 kids, ages 3 to 8. Victim in senseless gun violence. 2 of the kids were shot multiple times. The husband was shot multiple times. And the mother, her thing is she just happy she ain't have to plan a funeral. Now, ladies and gentlemen, again, I don't know if it's the music. I don't know if it's the video games. I don't know if it's, you know, the mental health issues. I don't know if it's the drugs that some of these people be off. I don't know if they even thinking about what it is that they doing. But if you see this picture here on the screen, this is what a jail cell looks like. And when you have to do 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, or life in jail, this is what your new residence look like. You have a toilet and sink combination. Right above the toilet and sink combination on the left, that's your mirror. To the right of that is a phone, but you definitely don't have a phone in your prison cell. And then you have a bunk bed, right? With this bunk bed, somebody sleeps on the bottom, somebody sleeps on the top. And this is where you're going to spend the great majority of your time. The jail cells are typically a little bigger than a nice sized closet in the home. And if you see all of this space on the floor, that's where pretty much you're going to put your personal belongings. You see, you don't have no desk. You don't have no chair. You pretty much got to make it work. This is what a lot of individuals are asking for when they out there committing these senseless crimes. It's like, what would even possess you to shoot at a car on a highway in a road rage incident, and you don't even know who's in the car? You don't even know if it's a grandmother in the car. You don't know if it's a grandfather in the car. You don't know if it's a pregnant individual in the car. You don't know if it's kids in the car. But because you're mad at somebody, you know, when y'all exchange words in the middle of traffic on the highway, you're just going to start unleashing and shooting up a car. Now, for 4 kids, as well as the father to get hit, the father got hit multiple times. 2 of the kids got hit multiple times. They had some heavy artillery. And I'm going to tell you something else that I learned about this incident. It was 2 teenagers who was arrested for this crime. One of the teenagers was 17 years old. He was just released on a $500 bond for getting caught with an assault rifle. And that begs the question of, you know, of bail reform. I mean, a couple of years ago, they was talking about how, you know, the bail was ridiculous. You know, some people, due to their circumstances, wasn't able to come up with bail money so that they could properly fight their case. So it went through the courts, and the courts decided, okay, we're going to make the bail requirements less stringent to give people an opportunity to make bail so they could fight their case and they could prove their innocence. And what happened as a result is a lot of repeat offenders, a lot of individuals who've committed violent crimes are getting let back out in the street. Now, this is not me judging. This is just me letting you know that they are seriously talking about bail reform. And whoever the judge was that released that individual, you know, pretty much they saying that his or her job should be taken for this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Juneteenth, and this incident just happened a couple of days ago on Father's Day. And it's like 4 children and a father get shot. They wasn't shooting. They wasn't riding through the wrong neighborhood. They wasn't throwing up gang signs. Those innocent kids just happened to be driving in the car, probably playing on their iPads or playing on their phone. Father was driving, and their whole life changed forever. And the mother, she took it like a G. She said, you know what? I don't got to plan no funerals, so I'm good with it, you know. And pretty much we just want to give out our best regards, you know, to that strong black woman. And we ask for a speedy recovery for her kids as well as her husband. But now what you have to think about is, how is she going to be able to go to work? You know, when she have 2 kids, that she's nursing that have bullet wounds that was released. She have 2 more kids that's in the hospital, and then she have a husband that's in the hospital whom he's not able to go to work, to be able to provide. So situations like this, it just really change and alters people's life, not for the good. And I think this is some of the things that, these individuals that are running around trigger happy, they don't take into consideration. But be it as it may, yeah, another, senseless act of violence. This one is coming straight out of Memphis. They say this came out of East Memphis. If I hear any more about it, I'm going to update you. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think this was a senseless act of violence? Do you think this is something that could have been avoided? Do you think that the violence is getting out of control? Do you think something needs to be done, about bail reform? Do you think the police are doing, the best possible job when it comes to apprehending, as well as stopping some of these acts of violence? And what do you think the community can do or should do in regards to these issues that keep transpiring in our community? Ladies and gentlemen, it's not even officially summer yet, and this is how the summer is starting. Again, we just had a shootout at the concert that they was having for Juneteenth. R&B superstar Lloyd was set to perform, and that venue got shot up. And then now we have another incident where on the highway, broad daylight, while people are commuting back and forth, trying to make it to their destination or trying to make it to get something to eat, trying to make it to the restroom, trying to make it to whatever store they going to, and whole day done just got interrupted. Man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. That's my spill. That's real. Keep in mind what this jail cell look like. I'm going to be showing the jail cell a lot as I report on certain videos to remind people that this is what your future is going to look like when you commit certain crimes. But that's all I got for now, and I'll catch up with you on the next one. It's Tyrone Hunter, and that's my take on another edition of What's Really Good Entertainment. Like, man, what's really good with this gun violence? Yeah, man, we out here. I'm going to catch you on the next one. It's sad. Condolences, well wishes and best regards, to the mother as well as the children and the father that was affected by this incident. We pray for a safer community, and we got to do better, folks. Catch you on the next one. What's really good?